Hello, this is Karen Valentine. Today we are taking one of our tried and true activities and giving it a boost with technology. We're going to explore how technology-driven activities like digital one-pagers can enhance creativity and engagement in our lessons. I'm going to share with you some digital tools and resources, and we'll discuss how to effectively align technology with instructional goals and strategies. Let's get started. Here are our essential questions for the day. How can technology-driven activities encourage creativity and engagement? What makes a good digital one-pager? What tools can we use to create them? How does that technology align with our mission? We know from being an AVID school that a one-pager is a creative, single-page summary of key information. It uses images and text to reflect personal understanding. This approach helps our students think deeply about what they've learned while making personal connections. Digital one-pagers have several benefits. They let students use multimedia like images, videos, and text on their one-pagers. They build important technology skills that students can use in the future. They're sustainable. There's no paper waste. There's low to no prep and no cleanup. They're flexible, allowing for customization for different learning styles. According to Adobe Education, 76% of Gen Z students and 75% of teachers want more creativity in class. Digital one-pagers can meet this need. Now, I know this year we've implemented the 80-20 rule for technology use in our lessons. We're expecting 80% of our lessons to be hands-on and unplugged. This strategy was to promote a more balanced approach to teaching and learning, ensuring that technology integration was meaningful and purposeful and always supported our mission and vision. This lesson, like with many, students collaborate and teachers give helpful feedback using tools like Google Classroom and Google Drive. Collaboration is one of our AVID strategies, but also supports our vision of positive relationships. Also promoting those relationships are teachers using Parent Square and Google Classroom to help us keep the lines of communication open with the parents. Our school website and social media updates help us stay active and maximize partnerships in the community. And we personalize learning with data-driven lessons adjusted to student needs with Mastery Connect and Enrich and other technology programs. The school also focuses on preparing responsible citizens by addressing diverse needs with digital citizenship lessons every year. We use accessibility tools, including speech to text and translation features with our ESOL students. And we ensure an inclusive environment that helps every student achieve academic excellence every day. All these ways, our technology use supports our mission and our vision. So the following slides can be copied and used as a resource in your classroom. This presentation and all the resources are linked below in this video. If you need additional support for use in your classroom, you can reach out to Ali Mathis, the technology learning coach, and she can set up a session or even come co-teach with you. There are also mini workshops available in MobileMind, our school's professional learning hub. But let's talk tools. This particular lesson is done in Google Drawing. Google Drawing is great for creative visuals, and you can use features like word art, images, and text boxes. This is an example of a one-pager. This is a template. Templates can guide students who need structure, while others can start with just a blank canvas. On this template, there's title, images, a meaningful quote, related vocabulary, and then a personal statement. I believe, I feel, something that it relates it directly back to the student. This statement also has a section for COSTA's level questions. That's something we covered through another AVID professional development. All around the border are text boxes that reflect the main idea or the theme of the one-pager. So this is just one example of a template that's available for you to use. You can also customize the template. You could use this digital one-pager as a career exploration, a historical event, a book report, have them research a science concept, a famous person, an environmental issue. You can have them research a person for Hispanic Heritage or Black History Month, do a community service project, an invention or an innovation. There are lots of possibilities. The two templates that I showed are available on this resource. If you click on right here on this slide, and then there are some other examples of student work that were submitted. This slide is a beginner's tutorial, just a YouTube video. If you've never used Google Drawing before, this is a good place to start. You can show this in your class. You can view it. It's just a great beginner tutorial. It shows all the toolbar across the top. All right, again, so using this in your classroom, you can just project this up on your screen, and this has all the directions on how to use word art. Now you can use this as a resource for yourself or with your students. This has the directions. So you could just demonstrate with them to go to Insert, Word Art, type the title, use the paint bucket to change the color, use the pencil to change the outline, change the border weight, the border dash or the dot, and the font. And then it looks just like the one in the example. So these are the directions on the on the presentation. And then if you click on the slide itself, it goes directly to the example. The next slide discusses choosing an appropriate image and how to use Google image search. It has some pro tips in there, choosing a type of image and a style. Explain to them how not to use images with copyright or watermarks, the difference between types of images, clip art, and line drawings. The next slide discusses resizing images. It shows examples of images that were smushed or crushed. and then also gives a link to another website, another resource called remove.bg that allows them to remove the background from an image, and then shows an example. And there's a link there right on the slide. The next slide demonstrates how to use a text box. There are directions on the slide. Insert text box. There's a little picture of the text box. And then the different ways to format the text box, resize, change the font style, change the color, the alignment. And then all around the page are different examples of the text box. The little quote, the vocabulary shows a bulleted list. Around the side in the yellow, the border is created by a text box. So these are all slides you can use to teach how to create a digital one-pager. This slide goes over Costa's level of questioning. Now, this is a lesson that we should have already done in the class, but if not, there's another video that goes over the levels of questioning. This is something that should be included on the one-pager. They should come up with different questions and answers relating to the topic, showing that they have a deeper understanding about the topic. And then there's a sample. So in this sample, I used a video as a demonstration, filled in the Costas, levels of questioning, filled in a text box with vocabulary, images, border around the outside. So there's a sample. And again, this would be in the slides and your resources. You could tailor this to your subject. You could change it around. I could help you create a new one. This next slide has an assignment or a practice one-pager with some guidance with a website to go to, and then an assignment to search and create your own goal drawing or your own one-pager based on a video from PBS Learning Media video. So when it comes to assessing one-pagers, it's important to provide a clear rubric. Make sure you focus on content and creativity, but not so much artistic. A lot of students get hung up on not wanting to be graded on their artistic ability. Avoid penalizing students for minor tech issues, especially when you first get started. Encourage self-reflection so students can see their own growth. I've linked a few tech tools to this resource. One is magicschool.ai. You can generate a rubric there to streamline the process. So you can just put in your criteria and it'll make a rubric right on Magic School. Our school has a subscription to Magic School. All right. So digital one-pagers definitely combine creativity and critical thinking. They make the lessons interactive and accessible to everyone. It's an excellent opportunity for you to provide in inclement weather, and in the case of a substitute, you don't have to have a lot of supplies. It's very low prep, but it's a great way to encourage students to be creative and show critical thinking and engage them while supporting their success. So please use this form to let me know if you found this video helpful, and let us know how we can support your professional development. If there's anything else you want to learn about, anything else you need to know. If you use this lesson or this resource in your classroom, there's a link at the bottom for you to share back any student work. And if you need any help, please feel free to reach out. Let me know, and let's get creative with some digital one-pagers. Have a great day.